Okay, so here for the Desmos version, we're just trying to find the variance and the standard deviation, both population and for a given sample. So to do it in Desmos, and again, anytime we're entering data, we're going to start with a table, so that should start to become your first go-to move when you use Desmos and are given a data set. So we'll go to here, we will hit table, and then I will enter my data set. So here, just going to copy this list once again, and we will go 204 and then 206 and then 210, another 210, 213, and then 207, 209, 211, 208, 207 again, 212, 211, 219, 211, 210, and then finish it off with 205. That looks pretty good. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 twice is 16. So if I come down here and I go length x1, I got 15 and I'm supposed to have 16. That's not good. 204, 206, 210. I need two 210s. That's what I'm missing. I'm sure you guys all saw that. So I'm gonna just come down here and sneak in another 210. Order is not important for mean median mode. So again, when you're doing Desmos, you can always go to the functions menu, and I'm going to do that this time, even though I'm probably going to end up typing things at the end. I just want to show you all of them at one time so that you can see the difference between all of them. So I'm going to come down here to statistics. All right. And and here they're all right here in the middle. Stdev, that's going to be a standard deviation for your sample. Stdev is going to be your standard deviation for the population. VAR is the variance for the sample, and VARP is going to be the variance for the population. And the reason that the shorter versions are for the sample is because they figure that you're going to be finding standard deviation and variance of samples far more often than the population, which turns out to be very true. So if I want to, I'm going to close all of this. If I want to find the standard deviation of this data set, I'm going to go Stdev, and again, you see it change, x1, and we get that 3.5957. And so I'll come up here and I will go call it SX. That's my sample standard deviation. We'll call that 3.5957. And then my population standard deviation is just lowercase sigma. So we'll go Stdev P and then x1. And you'll see that that's a little bit smaller, and that has to do with the formula that I showed you on the previous slide. And then if I want the variance, if I go VAR of x1, you'll see that it's 12.9. And again, the standard deviation and the variance are related. The standard deviation is the square root of the variance. So if I go SQRT, that brings up the square root. And if I go VAR x1, you'll notice that the square root of variance is 3.5957, which is the exact same as I got for the standard deviation. And again, if you want to do this variance of the population, you won't use that very much, but you can type that in like that. Okay, moving on.